Let's take a look at this question right here. Question 26 of practice SAT number 1. Um, this is the calculator section, alright? So you have the freedom of a calculator. Alright, so let's start reading it. And by the way, it's important when you have these word problems right here to pause at the right times and note some things down and cross out things that don't matter and underline things that do matter. Alright, so let's just start reading this. Katrina is a botanist studying the production of pears by two types of pear trees. Right, so that is some unimportant information. So we're going to go ahead and cross this out all the way because this is unimportant. She noticed that type A trees produce 20% more pears than type B trees did. Alright, so that is some very important information right here, right? So we're going to underline that. Type A trees produce 20% more, right? 20% more. Let me kind of box that. 20% more pears than type B trees did. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and stop right here. We're going to take some notes, alright? So we're going to go ahead and bring this down here, alright? So if type A is producing 20% more than type B trees did, that means it's going to produce the same amount as type B plus 20% more of type B. And 20% is 0.2, alright, times B. Alright, so 20% more is that principal value, right, B, plus 20% more of that principal value, which is 0.2. And we can say that this is equal to A, alright, because that's what it says. Based on this observation, if type A trees produce 144 pairs, so let's underline that, produce 144 pairs, how many pairs did the type B trees produce, alright? So it's giving us a sort of hypothetical situation. What if A produced 144 pairs, right? So what if A was equal to 144? What would B be equal to, right? So that's what it's basically asking us, alright? That's what it's basically asking us. And all we have to do is solve for B, alright? And this is not that hard, right? We can combine like terms right here. So we have 1B plus 0.2B is 1.2B is equal to 144. Alright, and since we would have the freedom of a calculator, I'm just going to grab the calculator on my phone right now. So we can do 144 divided by 1.2, and that is 120, alright? So we can, if we divide it by 1.2 on both sides, divide 1.2, that is 120. B is equal to 120, alright? So that would be how many pairs B produces if A is 144, and we have an answer of 120 right here, alright? And so even if we were trying to use process of elimination, we could already cross out this one right here because 173 is greater than 144, and it doesn't really make any sense, right? 1.2 times 173, how is that supposed to equal to 144, right? So it doesn't really make any sense. We can cross out that answer, and we could cross out other answers if we thought hard enough, but we already solved our answer right here, all right? So, just to kind of recap how you solve these word problems right here. When you're solving word problems, you want to pause at certain parts where things matter, right? So after underlining some certain part of the word problem, you want to kind of take note of what this is saying. So I underlined right here, and I took note of, hey, what it's saying is A is equal to 1.2 times B, all right? And so you want to underline things, cross things out, and you'll solve the problem, all right? So I hope you guys found this video useful, all right? Go ahead and do some practice on Mathtivity. Rewind the video if you need to. All right, this is one of the harder concepts on the SAT. So definitely rewind the video, do some practice on Mathtivity, and I hope you guys found this video useful. I will see you guys in the next one.